That applause, ladies and gentlemen, means that William Powell and Ginger Rogers are now entering from the wings of the Gulf Theater. And in just a moment, you'll hear Ginger Rogers as Jean Newton and William Powell as David Grant in the Gulf Theater production of Lucky Partners. Now we visit a small town in the middle of New York City, Greenwich Village. Greenwich Village is one place in the world which has not changed, a place where anything is possible, a place where romance, fantasy, and adventure will never be crowded out by subways and taxicabs. The scene opens in Nick's small Italian cafe. The cafe is empty except for Jean Newton, who sits alone at one of the side tables looking worried and upset.
Would you like some coffee, Miss Jean?
Oh, not now, Nick. Please go away. I'm nervous. Oh,
Jean.
Golly. Oh, Aunt Lucy, I'm so glad to see you.
Well, I came in for a cup of tea. Oh, Jean, dear, what's the matter with you?
Oh, it's Freddie.
You mean Freddie you're engaged to?
Yes, he's killing him out in the alley behind the restaurant.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about murder, don't you understand? Freddie is killing Mr. Grant out in the alley behind the restaurant.
Oh, who's Mr. Grant?
The artist from across the street.
Maybe we ought to stop it.
No, it was my idea.
Well, dear, if you think it's all right.
Well, he insulted me, so I sent for Freddie.
Maybe you'd better begin at the beginning. Oh, waiter.
Yes, madam.
Tea and cinnamon toast, please.
Yes, madam.
Now, Jean, how did Mr. Grant insult you?
Well, it all started this morning. I was leaving the house, and I met Mr. Grant. He was coming down the street. He was whistling as he approached, and then suddenly...
Good luck.
What did you say?
I just wish you good luck.
Oh, why?
Oh, no reason.
What, do you think I need it?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, you just wished me good luck for no reason at all?
Yeah, no reason at all.
Oh, well, thanks.
No, not at all. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
That was all he said.
so you sent for Freddie to kill him.
No, not then, but funny things began to happen. Oh, they've been happening all day.
How funny.
Well, I've had good luck all day.
So you asked Freddie to kill him.
No. That came later. Oh, dear, what's taking them so long?
How big a man is Mr. Grant?
Well, he's not as big as Freddie. Freddie's 6'2", you know.
What does Mr. Grant weigh?
How should I know? He's a sort of an intellectual type, you
Oh,
know.
poor man. Well, go on, Jean. When did he insult you?
Just a little while ago, I was here in the restaurant having lunch and thinking about all of my good luck, and then Mr. Grant walked in. All of a sudden, a simply marvelous idea came to me. So I got up and I went over to speak to him. May I see you for a minute?
Oh, certainly.
I want to make you a proposition.
Well, that's nice.
I mean, this is a business proposition.
Oh. It's not quite the same thing, is it?
Look, do you want to or don't you?
Well, I can offer you an open mind.
My name is Jean Newton. This is what I want to ask you.
My name's David.
Now, I have an idea.
You know, I like the name of Jean. How do you like David?
Look, this isn't social. It's business.
Oh, of course, so you said. Proceed.
You remember you wished me good luck this morning?
Yes.
Well, I had good luck. I found a $5 bill. I sold a set of encyclopedias at the bookshop, and I hope this isn't going to sound too silly to you.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, you wished me good luck, and then I had good luck, and suddenly I began to feel lucky. You know how those things sometimes happen.
Mm-hmm.
I had an intuition about it.
A hunch?
That's right. I'm convinced you brought me luck. So I'd like for you to go with me on 50-50 on a sweepstake ticket.
On a what?
You know, steep straight. Oh, you're making me nervous.
Aye.
Well, stop staring at me that way. This is a perfectly sensible proposition. You bring me luck, so we buy a ticket together, and we win.
Oh, yes, I see.
You see? Well, what do you think about it?
I take it you're anxious to win some money.
Well, I certainly could use some.
What do you want money for?
Freddie Harper and I are going to be married.
And then what?
Well, then we leave for Poughkeepsie.
For your honeymoon?
No, that's where we're going to live.
Well, what about the honeymoon?
Oh, that's not important. Honeymoons are silly.
Oh, don't you believe it?
Oh, the honeymoon can come later, maybe. Besides, I don't see how it concerns you.
Oh, but it does. Because you want me to bring you luck so that you may win money, so that you may marry Freddie, who will take you straight to Poughkeepsie. Can you give me any good reason why a man as sentimental about honeymoons as I happen to be should be a party to any scheme as disgraceful as that?
Look, I didn't think we were going to get into all of this. Maybe we better just forget about the whole idea. I'll ask somebody else who's...
However, I might be willing to sacrifice my principles if, with my share of the sweepstakes winnings, I could do something beautiful.
Oh, well, I don't care what you do with your share of the money.
Well, my proposition is this.
Uh-huh.
If I may apply my winnings toward a complete and proper honeymoon before you settle down in Poughkeepsie, well, then I'm willing to go 50-50 with you on a ticket.
Oh, well, gosh. Well, that's terribly sweet of you. Oh, but I couldn't let you pay for our honeymoon.
Oh, it'd be a very great pleasure. You see, I'm an artist and a sentimentalist.
Oh. Well, if you insist.
Good. You know, I think we should drink to this. You like Paul Roger 26?
Who?
Champagne. Here. Now, Miss Newton, let's drink a toast to what I confidently expect to be the most wonderful experience of my life.
All right. A toast.
To our honeymoon.
What did you say?
When?
What was that last? Those last few words. Didn't you say our honeymoon?
Yeah, exactly. Our honeymoon.
You mean yours and mine?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is that what you meant all the time?
Well, of course. We can have a wonderful trip. A honeymoon as a honeymoon should be. Music, flowers, moonlight.
Would you mind waiting here for just a moment?
Oh, will you be back?
Oh, you can count on it. Just wait and see. Mr. Grant, I want you to meet my fiancé, Freddie Harper.
How do you do? How do you do?
Mr. Grant, I want you to repeat to my fiancé the proposition you made me.
Well, Jean tells me that you want to get married.
I have every hope just as soon as Jean saves enough money.
Never mind about that, Freddie. This man insulted me.
He did?
Yes.
I merely said that I shall buy half the sweepstakes ticket on the condition that if we win, Miss Newton will take a little trip.
What's wrong with that?
With him, before I marry you.
What? Did you say that?
Well, yes, I did. But you see, there's a philosophical basis to the whole thing. Now, I have a theory.
Come on outside.
Freddie, what are you going to do?
Now, you stay here, Jean. This is not for your eyes. This way, chum. Out to the
Freddie,
alley.
what are you going to do?
Get going, chum.
Well, very well if you insist, but I think I should explain that this is just an idea.
They're still out there, Aunt Lucy. If Fred murders Mr. Grant, they'll send him to jail. Oh, dear. The back door is opening. It's Fred. Well, I'll be.
Who's that man with Freddie? He's very handsome.
That's Mr. Grant.
They seem very friendly. Freddie has his arm around his shoulder.
Well, Jean, I've been having a little talk with old Dave here.
With whom?
Dave. I call him Dave now.
Yes, and I call him Freddie. Very cozy. Here, let's turn that radio off.
Now, Jean, good old Dave here has made it all very clear to me.
Yes?
Your hunch is that if Dave goes in on the ticket with you, you're sure to win.
That's the idea.
All right. He'll do it.
Oh, he will he? On what condition?
Well, you see, Jean, Dave is an eccentric type. He has a lot of peculiar ideas that you and I don't understand. Crazy old Dave, the boys at Yale used to call him.
I'll bet.
Now, all he wants is just to make people happy.
Well, he's not going to make me happy.
He tells me you'll travel as brother and sister. He just wants to be company for you.
I'll say.
It's in the nature of an experiment.
Yeah, that's right. An experiment.
What kind of an experiment?
What? An experiment in human nature. Oh. The experiment of taking someone who's about to settle down prosaically in Poughkeepsie and giving them one little shot in the arm of magic and enchantment. A few days of music, flowers, moonlight, sweet dreams on a quite impersonal plane.
Oh, that's lovely, Jean.
How do you mean, impersonal?
Strictly impersonal. You know, like a guide, like a fatherly scientist.
Yeah, you know, Jean. Fatherly.
Yes, Jean, fatherly.
Yes, like a nice fatherly fox.
That's right. No, I mean,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
only a little, dear.
Well, all experiments are crazy until they're proved.
Yeah. Why, old Dave was shocked when you jumped to the wrong conclusion. You shouldn't think things like that, Gene.
Oh, now I owe him an apology.
Oh, that's all right.
Why, if I weren't too busy, I'd like to make that trip with him myself. Niagara Falls and music.
And flowers and moonlight and sweet dreams. Yes, I know.
And you'll travel as brother and sister. Your share of the sweepstakes winnings are yours to keep if you win. Remember that, darling. The experiment will be paid for by David.
Well, all right. I'll try your experiment. I'll be a guinea pig. But let me tell you this. A strictly impersonal guinea pig.
Oh, of course.